Once upon a time in a cozy little town, there lived a mischievous yet charming cat named Wiskers. Wiskers was no ordinary cat, he had a funny quirk that set him apart from all the other cats in the neighborhood. Every time he heard a bell ring, he couldn't resist breaking into a spontaneous dance. Now, in this quaint town, there was a sweet old lady named Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson loved Wiskers dearly, and she had a collection of bells of all shapes and sizes. She adorned her garden with wind chimes, her door with jingling bells, and even her favorite rocking chair had a small bell attached. One sunny afternoon, Wiskers was lazing around in Mrs. Thompson's garden when he heard the cheerful jingle of a bell nearby. Instantly, his eyes widened, and he leaped to his feet. Without a moment's hesitation, he started dancing in the most amusing way, twirling and leaping with absolute delight. Mrs. Thompson, watching from her porch, couldn't help but burst into laughter at the sight of her funny feline friend. She decided that this was just the thing the town needed to lift everyone's spirits. The next day, Mrs. Thompson organized a grand cat's jingle dance-off in the town square. She invited all the cats, and the word spread like wildfire. Cats from every nook and cranny of the town gathered for the event. As the clock struck noon, Mrs. Thompson rang a large, golden bell to signal the beginning of the dance-off. Wiskers, being the star of the show, took center stage. The moment the bell rang, he erupted into the most hilarious dance routine the town had ever seen. His twirls and spins had everyone in stitches, and soon enough, all the other cats joined in, creating a spectacle of whiskers and tails. The townspeople clapped, cheered, and even tossed catnip confetti into the air. It turned into a day filled with laughter and joy, all thanks to Wiskers and his uncontrollable urge to dance whenever a bell rang. From that day forward, the town embraced the whimsical tradition, making it a regular occurrence. Every time a bell rang, cats of all shapes and sizes would break into dance, bringing smiles to the faces of young and old alike. And so, in the little town where laughter echoed through the streets, Wiskers continued to be the funny cat who turned everyday moments into extraordinary memories with his jingle dance. And they all lived happily ever after, with the sweet sound of bells and the rhythm of cat dances filling the air.